So yeah, just introduce yourself and how you got to know about us and what problem were you facing and yeah.
So, hi, I'm Trisha Mandal. I got to know about you, Avni, from my cousin Ashna, who said that you were very good and that she was actually really getting results from a nutritionist, which was something I was always skeptical of in a certain way. I mean, I knew it is food that counts for 80%, but I was hesitant. But the problem that I was facing was that I would have regular stomach pain, and I also because I did know that I was gluten and dairy sensitive, but by myself. I was able to really check myself, maybe out of 100%, maybe I, I would think I was doing it all the time, but 80% of the time I would quote unquote cheat. So I think what I've really benefited from talking to you guys is to be more accountable, to be more mindful about what goes into my body. And the regular conversations with you, Avni, is also something that's very positive because you get to really speak about what food means to you every day, and why you're eating, how you're feeling when you're eating. Do we eat out of emotion? Do we eat out of hunger itself? Do we like food? And it's nice to know that it's different for each person. So thank you for awakening all of that.
Thank you so much. And three reasons why you would recommend us to anyone, and how has your experience been till now? Like, what have you, I mean, what kind of results have you achieved? How has your experience been? And any three reasons, your top three reasons why you would recommend us to someone.
Your team is great. They're very flexible. I think if there's anything that I don't eat, or I want changed on the diet that you give weekly, they're very easy and receptive to making that change. So I don't feel like I'm stuck. And till date, I've never felt like you've deprived me at all. I think I've really enjoyed what I've been eating. So I haven't really felt like I was on a diet per se. I think I'm just understand what goes into my body a bit better. And third, I've seen results. I think that speaks for itself. I didn't feel like I was on a diet or doing something that was very, you know, cumbersome. And I've seen results, which is really makes me believe that 80% is food and 20% is exercise. I've always exercised, but to really see the difference that food intake has made to my mood, to my stomach, observing all of this, just the fact that I have to report back makes me mindful every day. So thank you.
Absolutely. And yeah, like that's great, great to hear. And what kind of results have you achieved? Like, what weight did you start at? Would you be comfortable sharing that journey with us? That would be great.
I think I started at 55 point something, and now I'm 50 point something, which is almost 5 kgs. And I was probably this weight maybe a couple of years ago, but um, lifestyle, food habits, all of it, stress eating, so much of it happens, and I did gain weight. So yeah, 5 kgs. I think that's a pretty 5
Good
kgs
result.
in 5 months. I didn't want to rush the process. I like food. I never wanted my relationship with food to get hurt, but I'm sensitive to a lot of different things. So I wanted to slowly get used to a more accessible diet. So now when I eat, I at least know, what suits me, what doesn't suit me. And just by pure, by updating you guys every day, I know that I've actually been good 80% of the time. So that is quite reassuring. So before this, I probably don't know. Maybe I was good, maybe only 20% of the time. And I just didn't, wasn't accountable. So I
Yeah,
didn't.
accountable. Yeah, we all need accountability, right? Like someone to ask us, like, what have you been up to? Like, what are you eating? And
Yeah.
just out of curiosity, like, not right out of curiosity, but like, what is your general palate like? Like, like what do you prefer the most? Like, do you prefer more of South Indian cuisine, or is it more a mixed cuisine? What is your go-to cuisine? What is the kind of food that gives you a lot of happiness and satisfaction?
So I grew up in South India, so I do like my dosas and all of that. But I am a non-vegetarian. I am someone who's lived all over the world. So I do have a very, I would say, varied palate. And I think that was definitely taken care of
Oh,
by you guys. And what was lovely, I think is a really nice plus point, is that how really prompt and the turnaround time. Say I'm going to a restaurant and I'm going to a restaurant and I needed that help, that hey, can you tell me what to eat. It was so nice that y'all would really respond and give me that comfort to say that this is what you can eat. This is, it was almost asking for permission. Sometimes you debate it in your head, and I found it easy to just ask you guys, and to know that I'm in safe hands, that they'll take care of me if anything happens after.
yeah. And when there are too many options, also we tend to get confused. So what happens is that if there are 60 options on a menu, if we bring it down to even five, now making a choice from five becomes easier, making a choice from three or two becomes, easier. Of course, final choice will always be yours. We can always give you recommendations, we can always give you, we can give you the guidance, but end of the day, we have to, practice it. So yeah, I mean, well done, honestly, and thank you so much, Trisha. Like, this has been lovely.